this is called the show. So, yeah, scream bravo. Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
With DJ Primo.
What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in today. Today I got my special guest, Belon, Angie, Street Tattoo Events, ladies of Street Tattoo Events. They're here. They're going to talk about their shows, how Street Tattoo Events got started. We're going to kind of get a little bit of background about that and also talk about the upcoming events they have going on. We're going to get into it right now. We're going to jump right in. We're a little bit late, so thank you guys for hanging on in there and waiting for us to tune in. And we are here. We're doing it. Say hello, guys.
Good evening again. Sorry for the delay. We did hit some traffic coming in, but we want to share with you that we are exactly 1 month away from 2024 Day at the Bay in Barcadero Park North. It's going down. I want to thank everybody who's pre-regged and is coming on out. We're very excited about this. And for those of you who don't know, Day at the Bay is a family-free event. It was created by myself close to 10 years ago. I started in J Street Marina Park in Chula Vista, our home. I would work with the port and I would pay the port to have cars come out. So I started small. And when Day at the Bay started, again, it was with my car club. And through the years, I like to say, you know, car clubs aren't for everybody. So I took a leap of faith and I stepped out on my own. And as I did that, the Port of San Diego, a dear friend of mine is now retired, Sophie, she was the administrator and basically my boss lady out there. She shared with me, she said, Pelon, why don't you come out to Embarcadero Park? No disrespect to where all the gabachos are, but the Corvette shows, the Mustang shows, Main Street America. And I said, can I do that? Ask me. She's a chica where Day at the Bay would move to Embarcadero Park North in downtown San Diego. And the passion I have for street tattoo, that's the most important thing. I talk to people about and persevere. I won years. Dear friends of mine, Rick Raw, Shell, Major League Manny, Jose from Group, Vince from Life. When I stepped out to do and that's where it flourished. It became such an event where it was now on my own, but persevering and being persistent and the passion, the love of the game. You do it for the passion of low. Well, I do it for the car. My main point is that being persistent, being passionate, and all these things that, you know, we don't give up. And I've never given up. Not one person, not one incident will stop me from what I brought to the table. Now, again, it hasn't been easy. I like to say, if it was easy, everybody would do it, right?
Exactly.
So again, through the years, all the car clubs, everybody that's supported me in this last 10 years, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, with that said, people have asked, Belon, how do you get cars from all over the sticks? Well, again, for some of you who don't know, I've worked for and with other promoters. Motorsport Showcase, Lowrider Magazine, Sick Productions. I've traveled Chicago, New Mexico. I've done shows all over West Texas, all these things. So I meet all this firme gente, and I would invite them to San Diego, and they would take me up on it. I swear, they would take me up.
He's
And-
told me stories, and
and
I even hear it on the phone to this
And my
day.
dear friend, if he's listening, DJ Chill, I met him in Santa Barbara about 10 years ago, and I heard him jamming his tunes, jamming his music. He's become a strong backbone behind the scenes of Day at the Bay, along with
Bomb Fest.
A-Bomb, along with Major League Manny. Like I said, all these people who got on board. It's been an amazing ride. Now, one of the most proudest moments of my time right now, in the last couple of years, I've been blessed with Brian and his crew at Lowrider Magazine supporting us. Hoppos Hydraulics, thank you, Manny. Thank you, Alex. True Spoke, Dave and Linda. Luxor Wire Wheel. Gil House of Colors. Dice One in San Diego. Bobby from Tribal. Rick Robb, Biclista. All these people that have got on board with me.
King of Chevy.
King of Chevy's big tweet out there. You know, we have something in store for you in a month. You will not be disappointed. You know, people have asked, we didn't see a pre-reg, we didn't see this, we didn't see that. Well, truth be told, folks, the show's been sold out for a year and a half. Now, what happened was in 2021, for those of you who were there, it was off the rails. We thought that island was going to sink. At that time, we had 1,145 entries. We had over
Wow.
75 vendors, and I couldn't tell you how many thousands of people. Now, with that said, the port pulled me aside and they said, "Belon, you can't do that no more." They kind of neutered me. So
oh man.
this year's
Yeah.
this year's event has been toned down in a way that you guys are gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. Our vendor area is gonna be phenomenal. All the supporters and sponsors I've told you about, it's happening, and that's what we want you guys to come and have a good time. Now, people have asked, you know, how do we this, how do we that? Now, first of all, for all you competitors coming in, we're going to start rolling cards in at 4:00 in the morning. And those who know, they ask, what time should I be in line? 4:00. What time am I getting in? Be there at 4:00. So there's one entry, vendors in cars, one line. Please work with us. Do not try to bring any trailers in. Just everything needs to be driven in. But we'll talk more about that as we get closer. Myself, Manny, Primo, we're going to go live, give you some more information. So again, Day at the Bay is happening. July 15th in Barcadero Park North, 400 Kentner, directly behind Seaport Village, San Diego, California. Now, when we talk about other events coming up, we got a hard one. We got July.
Well, before we get into all that, let's get back to something I wanted to ask you.
Oh,
that
I'm sorry.
I want to start off with asking you. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Hey, you know,
I was like, okay.
no, you're good. Hey.
I'm a little scanning.
That's all good, but that's
Yeah.
all good. So what I wanted to find out from you, first and foremost, street tattoo events. My son, when I told him about I had street tattoo events coming in, he said, "Well, tell him to bring his machines to do some artwork." So I wanted to know street tattoo events. How did that name come about, and what inspired it in you to get this show started off the ground?
So the brand, our brand, Street Tattoo, was birthed in 2016. For those of you OGs out there, the next time you see Boulevard Nights
Mhm.
and you see the credits at the end of the show, it's by George Benson and not Lilo and Stitch, but
George Benson,
Benson,
the artist. That's
the artist, yes.
Yeah, okay.
There's a
This
song,
Masquerade.
the Rola is Street Tattoo. It tells a story about how a person leaves.
Ooh, that just gave me chills
Leaves their
because
tattoo. And I had a car, a 74 Glass House that was named Street Tattoo.
Nice.
So I thought it only right to birth that, because that's me. I'm leaving my legacy. my tattoo.
Listen to the words.
Listen to the words.
Listen to the words, and if you know Pelon,
That's the one you asked me to play
Yes,
at our show.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
yeah, okay, yeah, yeah.
Street tattoo. So
if you listen to the words, it's
It's a very good song, by the way. People
Yes.
check it out.
Check it
George
out.
Benson.
so
It's a good song.
So so like I said, the 3 P's and the passion, perseverance, and just being all you can be. A lot of people out there have, I'll be straight up, often imitated, never duplicated.
Right.
So I feel that what I've done in the last, well, let me back up. I've been low riding since 1977. So I've been in this game for a hot minute. I've built them, I've driven them, I've judged them. So from my perspective, how Street Tattoo came to be was that judging shows, helping out with shows, moving in shows. I always say this, I don't know everything, but I know a lot. I know what it takes to get a hotel close to the show. I know what it takes to move in, to do this, to do that. And we strive for our guests to make it the easiest and most comfortable way for them to come to San Diego without any hiccups. What do we say? We just don't put a flyer. And we give a lot of information. Sedona, a confidant of mine, she books the rooms. We get the blocks set up. There's a whole lot involved. And
a whole lot
Oh, yeah,
behind the
yeah.
scenes.
There's a whole lot going on to these tacos. A whole lot of sauces going on these tacos. But you know what?
Yep,
I
exactly.
got to tell you, I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm coming up on 40-something years low riding. I started when I was 12 years old. My first car was a truck, was a 1950 Chevy 5-window pickup. Never drove it,
Beautiful.
but I primered it, painted white walls on it, put a visor, put skirts.
Wait. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You painted white walls on there?
I painted white walls on it. Okay.
Out of it.
So my first
12 years old.
At 12 years old. I got the, and then what I did with that was I sold it in parts on the 50 ads, and I would purchase my first car would be a 1967 Impala. Val
Nice.
323 was a license plate. Snow, my mom called it Snow White. Went from true spokes to true race, true classics. I'm a big hub kind of guy, just old school like that.
Nice.
But the story of Street Tattoo is we give it our all. We give the best family-free events possible. That's what we strive to give the best events possible. And I have to say, I'm very proud of what I've accomplished in this.
And you should be, brother. You should be. You should be. Give yourself a little pat on the back there, and you as well. You guys put together great events, and I've been to two of your shows, and I'll tell you what, man, blown away. I mean, just amazing people.
The energy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a great all around event. I mean, you got a lot of people out there, families. I mean, it's just great cars, music. I mean, it's just, you got the bay right there. You got people hanging out, the little boat ride you can take. It's a beautiful day. If you guys never been to a street tattoo event, Day at the Bay, I encourage you, man. You go out there, check it out. If you guys, even if you don't take your cars out there, just go out there, have a good time. I guarantee you, it's going to be one of the best days you'll spend in San Diego, and it's going to be with these people right here. And I tell you, if you guys see them out there, man, they're very busy, but they're not too busy to say hi to you.
No.
Just walk up and just say, hey, man, what's up?
Look for my
Just do it.
sunglasses and straw
And
hat.
You see that straw hat? He's working though. He's dredging them cars.
And
He's doing
look
his
for
thing.
my smile and my
Now, with that said, I would like to thank my team. They're from all over. They're from all over, not just from San Diego. They're from up here in Coachella. They're from LA.
Yeah.
We have a team. They
Riverside.
come from all over. Yeah, the Victorville. They come from all over. Now, with that said, as Day at the Bay would progress through the years, I had an idea. At the time I was living, I was born and raised in National City, California, at the hood, and there's a little park called Pepper Park. And I've always been, most of the shows, I've been hired to judge bombs. I'm a bombologist, if you will. My good friends, the Tovars, the Torrells from San Diego. We got up here in Colorado, my homie Antonio, Chato, Ramflas, all these people that involved. I had a vision. I didn't have two business nickels to rub together, but I said, you know what? I'm going to throw a bomb fest. So with that in mind, going back with DJ Chell, we designed this crazy ass flyer and called it 619 Bomb Fest, but we'd remove that and just call it a San Diego Tradition Bomb Fest. And I put that together, and it was amazing. In 2 months, we had 200 cars. A little park would sell out. We're going into our 7th year with Bomb Fest now. Bomb Fest, September 7th. We return to Embarcadero Park to do Bomb Fest again, 54 and below. If you haven't been to that one, that's That's a good show. That's one of my favorites.
I've never been yet, but I definitely want to go just to go check it out. I mean, I just want to be there to go, just go. I
It's
mean,
more, it's
like
more
I said, I've been there at
calm.
the Bay, and it's just it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's great. But I want to see. I love bombs too. I mean, God, I wish I could own me one, but you know, I got too many cars now. So, but the wife wants me to do it. So, but I want to get me one. I would hopefully one day before I pass, I'd like to get me one. But I definitely want to go hang out the day at the Bomb Fest because I know it's going to be a great event. I mean, as all your events are. I mean,
Yes,
it's going to be awesome.
And we have another event that before we go into our event, we have another event that I birthed about 10 years ago as well. It's called the Bundle Up Fundraiser. Now that was designed for the give back. We go into the year 9. We work with, it's called Operation Hope in North San Diego Vista, California. All the North County clubs, I want to thank all the North County, North San Diego supports that. And people ask, why up there? If you come today at the Bay, you'll see all the plaques from Northern San Diego up here. and we just do the give back. What that event is designed for is for, it's a transitional home, basically for families and women, young women and families, kids. We raise warm items, socks, anything warm for the kids. And I got to tell you, that's one of the biggest events that we do. Even during COVID, we were able to do it.
Really?
The city of Oceanside embraces us, and the North County Lowrider Association, the homies from out there, they really come through. And I have to tell you that that's one of my favorites. That is one of my favorites to bundle up. Now, with that said, Angie has birthed her bundle up, which she has. These are held in November during the cold season.
Right.
We do that, but it's an honor and a privilege to be able to give back to the community. You know,
Always is. Always is.
Portion of the proceeds from Bomb Fest and Day at the Bay help me with these fundraisers. You know, me being diabetic, we're also working on giving some of the funds towards that diabetic because my parents, both of my parents, had complications of diabetes as well as myself, and a lot of the camaradas, we talk about health. We talk about health. We talk about this, and very important that we give back. You know, it's not about taking. Again, this isn't easy. The things we do here, it's not easy. It takes money. It costs. Everything has a cost.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Everything has a cost.
Absolutely.
Now, I want to share with, when we talk about that, there's less than a handful of people that I work with. You know who you are. And what I mean by that is when they ask me about my thoughts on this and thoughts on that, I'll be straight up. I've been betrayed by some of my own people that were my people. But there's some people that can count on me and I can count on them for them to follow my direction and what they're asking. It doesn't happen with everybody because I've turned some people away because I don't feel it. It's not, I can see it. And again,
you have to feel it.
You know, there's a lot of haterism out there. You promoters know it. People know it. You know, same town. I mean, same shit, different town.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
And I don't play that. That's why I keep my circle small.
That's the best way to do it.
Circle small.
That's the best way to do it.
You know,
best way.
And with that said, we talked about July. We've talked about September. Let's come back to August. I don't have the flyer in front of me. There was a plan that I had back in 2020. I had a plan to do a show at a local casino here in the east part of San Diego, the backcountry. Well, we've been blessed to have such that event. August 17th at the Golden Acorn Casino. DJ Primo will be out there spinning music. This show is something that I've wanted to do because this caters to the mini trucks, the fleet siders, obviously lowriders, but it's a truck show. It's held a truck show. Major League Manny got off on the flyer. If you check our Instagram, our website, it's out there. It's a twilight show, so it means happens mid-afternoon, goes into the evening. But go to our website, www.streettattooevents.com. Check out all our events that are up and coming. Now, in June, Angie has her second annual teddy bear drive in the city of
Bellflower.
Bellflower. So go to the website. You can check that out. Check out our Instagram, Ladies of Street Tattoo, for all the information on that. Again, that is a fundraiser that's directed for Ronald McDonald, Niños Latinos, Unidos,
and Dignity Hospital in San Bernardino.
Nice.
So this is all the give back.
Well, we'll be there for that one for sure.
Yeah,
We'll definitely be there.
and again, you know,
Thank you.
we're here to share with you that her Teddy Bear Drive, our bundle up, Angie and I will be collaborating on the bundle up this year. We're going to do it together.
Nice.
We're going to do it. That's our thing that we're going to do together. And it's a wonderful feeling to give back.
Oh yeah, of course.
We
always is.
We tour these facilities, and it'll bring tears to your eyes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It'll get you. It'll
yeah.
get you. You know, and I have to tell you. So our story was, I was giving my time for the homie Porfy and True Pipe VP. All you Irma, if True Pipe, I was giving my time.
And there's a true story.
Judging the show. So that particular day in Baldwin Park, I didn't have my big hat, and I had my sunglasses. I hadn't had a drink. I was a little tired. I was on the sidewalk in the basketball court, and I was judging because I was giving my time judging. I give my time a lot.
So I'll butt in on this part. So while he was judging, I didn't know that. I didn't know. So I was there to go to an event. I didn't know Porfy. I didn't know Irma. I went there. Well, I'm networking, you know, passing out some cards. Hi, I'm Angie from la 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 la. We do a lot of things from the community. La la la. Follow us. So I seen him. I go, hi, I'm Angie. Here's my business. Oh, and I'm nosy. Everybody knows I don't know a stranger, and I could sit there and talk. I said, what are you doing? And last year, before our 1-year anniversary, we went to the same park, same place. We did a reenactment. He had his clipboard, and I posted it on my story on our 2nd anniversary. But I said, what are you doing? He goes, oh, all he could say was, can you read this for me? I'm like, oh, okay. Because we were on the basketball court. But with that said, God put this man in front of me. And for what reason, I have no idea. But the rest is history.
Well, the root of that was prior to Ladies of Street Tattoo, I had a vision. I'm visionary. I had a vision of getting a woman's perspective and help. So when I met Angie, I'm wearing the same gray shorts.
Unacceptable.
I put her card in my pocket at the time, and I reached out to her, and the rest is history. Because I was trying to find not a woman's touch, but just, again, always looking for help, always looking for a different avenue.
And it was all innocent. He was in a relationship. I was just whatever. I wasn't even in one, but he texted me, and I still have that text to this day. Every text from that. I'm belong from Street Tattoo Events. I met you. Tell me about what's going on in this organization that I was in, and
that's it.
That's it. It's like we were talking for a cool minute, and
so. Yeah. So what happened was again.
What happened was
I invited her. I was hired to do rest in peace Steve, to the Bomb Super Show. I was to do the logistics of the floor plan and the move-in. So I invited Angie and a couple of her friends to come on out and come and go kind of work the show. It was kind of like in the back of my head, like, let's see what we can do here. But my team, we went out there.
I think he tested me that day.
That's what it was.
Me and Trudy, he tested us.
Yeah, no, but the fact of the matter is, always growing. See her thing, and we were talking on the phone when we started Ladies Street Tattoo. I said, well, in life we grow. That's her motto. Yeah, that's the motto on this show.
No, not this one. This is the.
Oh yeah, but that's the motto. And mine is for the joy, for the passion. In life we grow, which we do. We grow. You know. And through the years, my team has went up and down. I told you the betrayal and whatnot, but I wouldn't have it any other way, you know. And for all the people that are doing this and are into this have patience.
Yep.
Have patience. Due diligence will come. Just stay focused. And I
Exactly.
know Primo's up and coming with his event. We had the honor of helping him out this past.
Yeah, you were a
February.
lifesaver on that one, brother. You were a real lifesaver on that one.
Yeah,
Really, really.
Thank you, Abel. Thank you, Manny. But
Yes, thank you, gentlemen.
you know, it's one of those things where it's not easy.
It's never easy to put a show on. I mean, even a small
Mm-mm.
show. I mean, it's always hard. I've done a few shows in my time. I mean, when I was in LA, I did shows at American Legions to help out the veterans, and I've done quite a few shows, different
Right.
ones, and done them always by myself with my family. Wife, my wife's always helped me out, my kids, a couple of friends.
Mhm.
But it costs you money.
Yes.
What people don't understand, it costs you money for trophies. It costs you money for
Mhm.
the flyers. It costs you money to have them designed. It costs you money for everything you put out there. Yeah, the permits for the venue, for
Yeah.
the city. I mean, it's an expensive habit.
Let me go in on that one. So my best recommendation to anybody, and they do ask me, well, what about this? What about that? If you're going to do this, do it 100. Get a permit, get insurance, get the okays,
Do the right thing.
cross
Yep.
your T's, dot your
Try.
I's. Because you know what? The most embarrassing thing is to get shut down or to get,
That's bad.
To get blackballed. You know,
Thank God, never been shut down.
and that's the thing. You know,
Ooh, yes.
it's myself and Tweet King of Chevys were talking the other morning, and we agreed. We talk about safety. We talk about if something happens and the EMTs need to get in or the fire lanes are blocked. All this stuff that people don't see from the promoter's point of view. You have to really look at the whole scope. Look at your whole floor plan.
Mhm.
What are the ins? What are the outs? Where's the security? Where's all this happening? You have to have compassion for what you do.
Oh yeah.
You have to. There's no parameters there. There's nothing that you can cut corners on.
Nope.
And when I say cut corners, that means spending money. You have to spend money.
Yep, you have to. You got to, because if something happens, who's responsible? Who comes back to it?
The
Yeah.
promoter.
Who's
Yep.
gonna hit the short end of the stick?
Yeah,
Yeah,
who signs on the dotted line?
Yeah, exactly.
know.
So no matter what happens at those shows, without that insurance, it's all you. You're
Yes.
taking all that responsibility on. And so, like I said, everything we do, when we do shows, we get first thing I do is insurance, get that covered.
Yep, you
First and
have
foremost,
to.
you got to have that. Then you got to get the permits for the city. People don't realize you just because you have a big show going on, and people think, oh my God, you're making so much money. You're not making money. I mean, you're not making money. And people, you got to realize this. Belone here and Angie, you guys know, and I know we've done shows, and it costs a lot of money. Sometimes, like you said, we don't make money. We break even if we're lucky. Sometimes, we don't make money at all.
Yeah.
But you have to. But the main point is you do something, you do it, and you give it 100%, like you said,
100%.
and you do it for the right reasons. And people are gonna have a good time, and they're gonna come back, and that's what's gonna make it more. And that eventually, at some point, we are gonna make some money. Somewhere down the line, it's gonna happen. Maybe not every show, but there's gonna be a show where we actually can come up ahead a little bit and say, hey, got a little bit of relief, made a couple extra bucks to put in the pocket to maybe go have a nice dinner somewhere. But that's gonna be about it. We ain't gonna buy no cars. We're not gonna buy new houses. We're not gonna buy no. We don't make that money, folks.
Right.
We're not there.
We're making sopa every night.
Buy some beans, man.
Yes.
Exactly.
Let me share with you, as we talk about the future, we've talked about Bay to Bay, we talked about Bonfest, we talked about the Golden Acorn Casino, we talked about the bundle up and things of this nature. So I'd like to share with you, because you did mention that, yes, we do. We do an out-of-state show. For many years, my friends from West Texas, Odessa, El Paso, Lubbock, they asked me, would you come out and do something for us out here?
Nice.
So in 2021, I started researching. I would go to Lubbock, the Civic Center. Beautiful town, beautiful hint out there. Really nice people out there, red carpet. So in 2022, I birthed the Lubbock Indoor Custom Car Show. And they had had a show like that in 22 years in that arena.
Really?
So when we came I flew, I call him Arthur. I flew Kid Frost out there, little one from San Diego, and a gentleman, Mr. Big Gemini from Dallas, Texas. We had a blast out there. And to bring it to Lubbock, the town embraced it.
Nice.
So Street Tattoo has been out of state, and we have a date set, September 28th, 2025, to return to Lubbock, Texas.
Nice.
God
That'll be
willing,
good.
we're healthy, and God willing, they've been asking for us to come back, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Sounds like a good time.
That's a strictly
So
indoor
save the date, September 25th,
2025
5.
Lubbock Civic Center.
Yes.
Nice. You guys have a save the date flyer out there for that?
Yes,
or no?
there's one. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, please do. So put
And
that on our website.
that's another beautiful one done
By Manny.
by Manny.
Yeah, if you guys ever
Studios.
seen his work, I mean, he was telling me, in fact, I talked to him a while back, and he was telling me that they used to do the Rolling Heart t-shirts.
Yes,
He was
sir.
the designer of all those.
Yeah, he was
And I used to love those shirts, man. Those were great back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
all
he's
the old
coming out
school-
with his line. Manny, I know you're listening, Manny. Get your line out there, brother. You know, he's caught up. He's got a lot of.
Is it still called Rolling Heart or is it something different now?
No, he's just for all studios. He's
Oh, okay.
Major League
'cause
Manny.
I saw that somebody brought out the Rolling Heart shirts back again.
Oh.
I thought that was Manny, so I forgot to ask him about
No,
that.
he's working on his line. He's
nice.
working on his line. And like I said, for those of you who know or don't know, you can catch at Day at the Bay Tribal Streetwear.
Mhm.
Bobby Reese, very famous gentleman out there, been supporter since day one. Dice One will be out there. These gentlemen are from San Diego, they're from the area, but they're worldwide. You know, Bobby's in the Philippines, tribals everywhere. We have a lot of vendors in store for Day at the Bay.
Oh,
From
man.
earrings to you name it. You name it. We got,
Dazzling Jim, Gems,
we got micheladas. We have gente coming down from the
Vero
Bay
from
Area.
Echo Park.
Nice.
We got for the that's a funny thing. That's a funny. When people hit me up, for some reason, I guess the Day at the Bay, everybody thinks not a lot of people think it's in San Francisco.
They don't. Yeah,
and
I got that too. People, it's going to be in San Francisco. You going to San Francisco? No, it's here in San Diego, man.
It's San Diego.
San Francisco ain't the only bay, but
Yeah, no. So yeah, but again, you know, I guess the stigma of Day at the Bay is never disappointing.
oh heck no, no,
You know?
not, no.
And they've asked me, hey, why don't you put up a gate and charge people to get into the gate? I
Mm-mm.
would never,
Mm-mm.
I would never, ever do anything like that. Bomb Fest, Day at the Bay, the casino show, these are all family-free events. Bring your good attitude, your good vibes, and just behave. That's
So-
That's what it's all
So-
about. That's what it's all about.
So to piggyback on when it comes to getting charged, we don't charge, we don't, you know, and he taught me a lot. Like also when it comes to our teddy bear drive, people be like, they'll message me, can I Zelle you? Can I give you a monetary donation? It has nothing to do with
No,
money.
there's no money involved.
Now, when I do, excuse me, sorry, love. When I do when we do the 50-50, even when we had our show and shine, we did the
Oh, our Chevrolet
50-50.
show too. Yeah, I forgot about
We did the 50-50. All proceeds benefited the Ronald McDonald House. We spent $277 on cup of noodles. Just FYI, Ronald McDonald House is in need of trash bags, Swifters, cup of noodles,
Paper
snacks,
paper goods.
paper goods, so forth. So there is no money involved when it comes to the teddy bear drive. It's all
And to piggyback on that, when we do our bundle up, there is
Oh.
non-donations, but
Same thing,
we
yes.
take the facility dinner
yes.
a week or so after.
Mhm.
We'll take whatever family's in there, pizzas, cookies, juice boxes,
Juice
whatever we can
boxes,
take,
yep.
and you know, every cent is invested for their dinner.
Yes.
Nice,
Dessert,
awesome.
you know, and you know,
And that feeling, just like he was saying, that feeling in
it's
your
like no
heart.
other. It's like no other.
It's wow.
It is, you know, giving back to
Wow.
people. You there's a feeling that you get that, especially when it comes to kids. My
Yes.
wife will tell you.
Yes, all about
I
the
love kids. I, mean,
kids.
I would do anything for kids. I mean, I used to work for a home that had kids with issues, with health issues,
Right.
and you know, I used to drive these little kids around, and I fell in love with a couple because you know they're just so innocent. You know, they're
Right.
going through so much and they're fighting so hard, and they don't even, you know, they just don't know anything. They don't know, but they're fighting, and they don't even know that they're fighting. It's like
Right.
sometimes they hurt, but they don't show it, and they're just so happy, so joyful, and man, you look at them, but you know what they're going through, and you feel so bad because you know you're looking at them and like, hey, this kid is fighting,
Right.
and has no idea.
Right.
And then you know you see people like grown ups, and they're break a damn nail, and they're like, oh
Yeah.
my god, and
Yes.
it's like, come on, man.
You know,
No.
it's
Like,
ironic.
I mean, kids
because-
they're just awesome. The kids they pull you by your, they just get a hold of you, and they get
Yes.
you.
Yes.
But to look at their face, and when they give them something just that they don't expect, and look at that face and just that
Like,
light, that smile, that
oh,
boom, it's like, oh my
I'm
god,
sorry,
that's
when
like
we-
the best.
When we do the
Best
bundle up,
feeling.
we caravan that day.
Yes.
Nice.
That day, Low for Show, Visions, the North County Car Clubs. What we do is we load up the cars, the rag tops, the bomb trucks. We take them, and I want to thank True Spoke. They always give hundreds of the blankets for the kids rolled up. And to see these little kids get a blanket in November just to hold on to something warm. And if you, which a lot of our team and guests have toured the facilities, it'll break your heart.
Well, yeah.
It'll break your
I'm sure it will.
The story behind the bundle up was we went to go deliver years ago toys on Christmas time in downtown in South Bay in Chula Vista, where we live. And you walk into pads, kids got no socks, got no shoes, you know. Yeah, you can give them a doll or a Hot Wheel. They need pajamas, they need socks, they need to be a little robe, they need a blanket. So that's how it became all about the kids. It's always been about the kids for the last 9 years. And you know what? Wouldn't have it any other way. You know, when we talk about it, they said adults and this and this and that. Well, adults are adults. These are kids.
Yeah.
You know,
big difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Big difference.
You know, you're an adult. You can make your way.
You should be able to.
You should be able to make your way. But when these kids have nothing, so for instance, if Primo's sister was in a bad relationship and she had to leave with your nieces and nephews, whatever she had on her back, and ends up at Operation Hope, a transitional home.
With nothing.
This is where we step in. This is where we step in, and you know, we give it our all. We give it our, it's been very successful. Again, that's one of my favorite ones.
That's awesome. Yeah, you know, I'd like to actually go out there and check one out, and just to
yes, I'll get you there.
kinda-
It's always
kinda
a
get
week
some-
before
just kinda get a feel for that,
Thanksgiving.
'cause I mean, I'd like doing stuff like that. I mean,
We did the date.
it's always fun to give back, and like I said, it's just a good feeling. I mean, the wife loves it, my kids love it. I mean, it just feels good
We're
to give back.
blessed.
And yeah,
We're
Yes.
blessed to be able to do
you know,
it.
it's like I tell my
Yes.
wife, you know, and most people, you may think you have it bad, but there's somebody else that got it
Has
worse.
it way
I mean,
worse.
well, I mean,
Yes.
way worse. So you don't take things for granted, and you know what, and you be blessed. And a lot of times it doesn't take monetary donations. No, you just give somebody a hey, how you doing, and listen for the answer. You know, you could do just talk to somebody and hear them out. You know, hear their problem, whatever it is. But just being there for somebody can help them out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
just
listening.
Yeah, you know,
Listening,
just being that ear for them.
Well, we just
There's so many different ways you help somebody, but
Yes.
people don't know it. People
We
don't
know.
want to do it. They don't want to take that time.
we just supported Soledad Car Club, Sergio Monterosa. They did their suicide prevention awareness show a couple weeks back. Awesome event. Suicide awareness, awesome event. Now these things that are going on, I know that Side Effects has their autism.
Right.
Orphe has an event. All these other events are going on. We try to support everybody. It's hard, you know. We can't get to all of them. We sure try.
Well, last year, we supported Angelina's Creations, suicide,
We got sick.
and I got real sick. But we were there. It was a beautiful success, and actually, she's going to have her. I think this is her 5th annual. It's going to be September 22nd. I believe it's going to be in Riverside for Angelina's 2 creations, because she had her sister that you know
Wow.
that you know.
You know,
Melanie Rose. Her name is Melanie
on the
Rose.
upside, we did host our first annual Chevrolet Showshine in Moreno Valley last year at Hooters. Very successful. People are asking about that. We will bring it back, but we're probably going to bring the Chevrolet show to San Diego.
Oh wow.
You know, so we there's not enough months in the year. For, you know.
Yeah, people don't realize. You know, it takes a lot of planning. So you got to have some months in between your show. Man. It's just,
and then we
it's
got to have
hard.
date night. God forbid, we got to go to work too. We got regular jobs.
Work. I mean, come on now.
So,
when do you got time for that?
For real.
I've gotten people to say, "You have a job?" I'm like, "Yeah."
You know, that's one thing. People always say, you know, because they think that you're doing these car shows. Like I said, they're paying you enough money where you don't have to work.
Yeah.
You got to have a job to maintain this stuff, because sometimes, like I said, it's not easy. And our sponsors we get, it's to cover the cost for some stuff, but it doesn't cover everything. So who's got to put the rest up? We do. So we have to have a job to maintain this stuff. So I mean, it's just people to realize when you see these shows out there and you go to these shows, understand the promoters, unless you're like a lowrider thing or like a huge another big promoter out there, you don't have big money like that. We don't have that
Nobody
kind of
gives
money.
me a blank check and says, "Take it on, run with it."
Exactly. Right. And how many zeros you want? It's okay. Don't worry about it. No, it's not that way.
And with that said, again, this goes back to the joy and the passion. You know, if I didn't love what I do, then eventually down the road, things are on the upclimb. Things are looking good, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that I'm going to live a better life. That means a little simpler life.
Yeah.
And with that said, I wouldn't have it any other way. If we can continue to bring these family-free events for the community, and it's you'll see a San Diego tradition, Bomb Fest. That doesn't mean everybody from San Diego comes. No. That means it's held in San Diego.
That's it.
Like Day at the Bay. It's probably 10% San Diego, 90% out of town.
Wow.
Everybody makes a weekend out of it. It's now we consider.
No, they make 4 days out of it. They come in Thursday.
Going back to Day at the Bay. It's Day at the Bay weekend. We have our pre-show, July 12th, Diamond Gyms in Chula Vista. Check our website. People have asked for many years, where's the party at? Where's the party at? So thank you, Manny.
So there it is.
Okay, so the pre-show, what's the pre-show? What that entail?
Yeah, pre-show. There's VIP tables, old school DJ, old school party. Where we had Angie's birthday party, Diamond Gyms in Chula Vista. It's a dive. It's a bar. It's old school. But you know what?
But it's fun though.
We're gonna have it is. We're gonna have a taquero out there. For those you want to come, we'll be posting again on our site, on our page.
So be ready not to sleep.
Yeah, no sleep for the wicked. No. But
I was going to ask you about that because me and my wife were talking about that, and I was telling you how you guys have this big fiesta the night before.
Yeah.
And to get in line at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning after going to this event,
it happens. Trust me.
When does anybody rest?
Blink open.
When do you guys get rest?
The thing is, we will. That's following Sunday once we clean the park.
Yeah.
But no, the fun part of it is
I was just going
people come to San Diego for Day at the Bay weekend now. They go to SeaWorld, they go to the zoo, they go to the beach. They start coming in on Thursday, maybe Wednesday. They stay till Monday.
Oh yeah.
And the party is at the hotel, the handle area where the hotel's at. That's where the party's at. They got tiki bars, swimming pool, so it's on right there.
Nice.
It's on. But again, all you folks that have been supporting us from day one, again, keep in mind, we do this for the joy, for the fact we do it for the people.
Wow. The piggyback on what he was saying, the support. Yes. Thank you all. But I want to give a shout out. Can I give some shout outs?
Absolutely.
I want to give a couple of shout outs to these amazing women that given me advice since day one. Advice, the love, the support, just the ear is Juanita, the founder of Lady Lowriding Worldwide from Techniques, Patricia from Inland Empire Cruise Nights, Trudy Para, my Danielle, the Ladies of Street Tattoo Events, Shy Girl, Irma, First Lady from True Pride, Big T from First Lady, First Supernatural. She just all the words of wisdom. I'm missing so much. Sweets, Carla from Latina Classics, out in Modesto. Big Red Chula, God, definitely my Santanera, just since day one. I mean, words of wisdom, just the love and the support from all you women that have the love for me, the push. And if it wasn't for you, and you know what? Well, with that, also a big thank you to my Pelon. My Pelon, he's taught me a lot. Drives me crazy a little bit, but there's he knows a lot, and we argue a little here and there. Yeah. But on my end, it makes a lot of sense because on a daily I'm learning. But I just want to give a big thank you to all you women that's guided me, and I say that from my heart. Thank you. And if I missed you all, don't take it personal. There's just so much.
I was going to say,
so a lot.
You got to put that in there.
Yes, no, and I'm saying this from my heart. If I missed you, I know it's there. It's just a lot going on in my mind right now. But let's talk about my teddy bear drive real quick. June 29th in Bellflower. Go on my Instagram. You're going to see the address. Entry to show is stuffed animal, teddy bear. My Pelon sponsored us with the tip top 10 picks. I want to thank my vintage ladies for sponsoring us second year as my bundle up and my teddy bear drive. Vintage Gente, Manny Major League for the flyer. I mean, thank you. But June 29th, there it is.
Okay. So with that
Thank
said,
you.
on what we got going on is there's, like Angie said, there's very important people that through the years have helped. And can't forget Julio from Tees and Signs. Him and his family from day one has always came through with amazing awards, with our banners, our dash cards. Manny for his amazing artwork. DJ Chill, Jose Marquez from Santa Barbara, behind the scenes. Just so many people. You know, without you folks, you are all the pieces. We just put the puzzle together. Without all you folks, this would not happen.
That's right.
And you don't have to say that over again because that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like when we do our shows. I mean, without the clubs coming out, without the help that we get, without the sponsors, without the people coming out, just I'm talking people in general, not just the card club members, but the people from the community coming out to support.
Right.
It's nothing. I mean,
right.
It's nothing. So they play a big part. Everybody plays. Everybody has, like you said, it's a piece of the puzzle, and we're just kind of putting them in the right spot.
Putting them together.
Putting them together, putting them in the right spots, and making it work.
Yes.
So thank you all for coming out and supporting them. It's gonna be good.
We can share. I can't say true numbers, but I can share with you for Day at the Bay. We have over 86 car clubs coming. That doesn't count solo riders.
Wow.
86 car clubs.
So this means top secret.
Wow.
Come on out the Day at the Bay, you're gonna see it.
You know,
86 car clubs.
You know, that's just car clubs. Not to mention solo riders, the Biclas, the lowrider bikes, but you won't be disappointed.
Oh heck no! I tell you what, I said if you ever been to one, if you've never been to one, you want to go to this. You never want to miss it. It's Day at the Bay, and it's taking place July 13th in San Diego, in Embarcadero Park. You guys want to be there? 1 month from today. The countdown is on. 1 month away. So, ladies and gentlemen, please look at my website. Look at their website. Find them on their Instagram, their Facebook. You guys will see it. It is going to be going on. It's going to be happening. And don't forget, they also got the Bomb Fest, which also takes place in San Diego. You guys are going to enjoy that one too. And then they got a lot of events. Look them up. Find them. Instagram, Facebook, they're there. Street Tattoo Events is in the house. Again, I want to thank you guys.
Thank you.
We got a few minutes to keep on going here. But,
thank you for having us.
Oh, no. Thank you guys for coming out. I mean, they came all the way from San Diego today, a little bit late due to traffic. It wasn't their fault due to traffic. So that's why we're a little bit late today on our show. And that's why we're going a little longer. But we thank you guys for being here today. And then, like I said,
we want to thank.
It's going to do it again. We're going to do it again. We got more
definitely.
shows.
I want to thank the desert area because you guys have been coming out to San Diego for many, many years.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about Coachella, Indio, High Desert, Nevada, Coachella, El Centro, Valley Imperial. All you gente that come out, we know you come out for the water. For real. You come for the water. I gotta tell you.
Just happen to be the same day they wanted to show. But it works though.
I can bring my car, we'll come show. That's fine. And yeah, you guys can bring your, not so much canopies, bring your chairs, bring your ice chest, blue or red cups, drink whatever you want, blue or red cups. I'm sure you're gonna know somebody there, so just bring a chair.
I was gonna say that. Yeah,
just
bring your chairs. I'm sure you're gonna find somebody. And if not, there's people there. They're so cool. Just start talking to people. People will say, "Hey man, come on, sit with us." I mean, because when we were there with Familia a couple years ago, that's what happened. People just walking by and they start talking. So, hey man, come on, have a drink and then have some food. And I mean, people are just so welcoming and just, hey man, sit down right here.
Yes.
I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome.
I don't know if I mentioned it, but the beginning of the year, sitting in the corner of my sofa where I always sit, always on the phone.
Always
on the phone. I got a message from gente from Vancouver, British Columbia, from Canada.
Nice.
Yep.
They said, they asked about hotels, they asked about this or that. We have a family coming from Canada.
Just to come see the show.
Let me be, truth be told, I have friends from New York, Chicago, Kansas City,
Colorado,
Miami, Colorado. Well, they just come out to see the show. I have a homeboy, I've never met him, but his name's Anthony. If you're out there, Anthony, he works for Southwest Airlines. He always tells me, let me know when your shows are so I could book to work to go to San Diego. And he comes.
Oh, yeah, nice. That's good. That's cool.
And we have our Across the Ocean,
Uh-oh.
One Low Magazine.
Wow.
We have 1939 Bomb. Japan has been supporting us for many, many years. We've been featured in Japan's One Low Magazine.
Well, he has, not me yet.
But you'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
gonna get there. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
get there.
gonna get
You're
there,
working on
yes.
Street Tattoo. You're gonna be there.
Yeah.
Getting back to Brian and the crew from Lowrider Magazine,
Mhm.
they will be there. Thank you, Brian, Manny, collaborating. They will be selling the Day at the Bay shirts.
Oh,
So
nice.
stop at the Lowrider booth to pick up your Day at the Bay 2024 shirts. Brian's going to be giving giveaways, raffles, spin the wheel. Brian, I'm going to share this. Brian has the rights to Felix the Cat now. So stop by Lowrider or Brian's Felix the Cat booth with all his apparel, all his merch. Congratulations, Brian. He's got that. So again, stop at House of Colors, stop at Tribal, Bolo's Auto Paints, House of Colors, True Spoke, Dave and Linda, Luxor Wire Wheel, all these vendors out there. You know,
You got over 75. You said, right?
Yeah,
That's a lot. That's a lot of vendors. That's a
well, we
lot
have
of
a
vendors.
team. I have a master vendor list. It's about 80 plus.
Oh,
But
dang.
we don't double up. We
Right.
don't do 4 hot dog guys. We'll do tacos, various tacos.
Mhm.
You know, micheladas, I need at least 4 there because the lines are long.
Yep.
But people always ask me, can I this, can I that? And I'm going to put it out there. Day at the Bay pre-registration will probably open January 1st for next year.
Wow. Nice.
So stay tuned for that. Manny, get that flyer going. But,
Start on it now.
I'm gonna leak it out. That we're probably gonna start off in January.
Well, let me know so I can get my cards registered because
Yeah.
definitely want to be there. again.
So also, I just want to mention out there, those of you who have the Lowrider magazine that's that has Big T, Guatas,
Lady
Sandy
Lowrider.
from Lady Lowrider. If you guys have your magazine, we are going to have a signing booth
At Loretta,
at Lowrider Magazine
Magazine's booth.
at their booth between the hours of 1 and 2 o'clock. They'll be out there. If you don't have a magazine,
They're bringing some.
they are going to be selling them. Brian will be selling them at the booth. So come on out, get your autographs from the ladies, and we go
Who's
from
going to be
there.
signing? Who's
All of
signing?
them.
Big T from Supernatural.
Lady
Oh, so
Lowrider.
the lady, the card lady.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Lady
I thought you were
Lowrider.
talking about models or something like that.
No.
Oh,
They
they
were
got some
featured.
owners.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
They were
That's
featured.
different. That's actually pretty
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
They were featured in the Lowrider
The
magazine.
latest. paperback
Yes,
Lowrider.
yes.
Oh.
So come on out at Lowrider Magazine's booth between the hours of 1 and 2 and get your magazines autographed by these ladies.
One
That's cool.
last thing,
Like that.
and I can't forget
Yes.
this. Going live on not stage and our gazebo going on. We want to thank Daisy Girl from Riverside and her father, Ronnie Romo, coming from the IE.
Gangster G.
Gangster G coming to perform live at Day
Nice.
at the Bay. You know, DJ Sergio Monterosa, DJ Chill, DJ A-Bomb, their boy Nick. Music throughout the park.
Nice.
Music throughout the park, you know. And you're going to see a few celebrities out there. So just when you see them, remember, they're normal people. Let them chill.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't
Yeah.
hound them
I don't want to put it,
Ah!
I don't want to put it out there. I'm
No,
putting it
but-
out there. But we got some heavy hitters in the game, including the King of Chevys. But amongst them, there'll be other people that have blessed us with bringing their rides out.
Nice.
So you'll
So
see
be
them.
ready.
You'll see them, and it's a blessing to have people come to San Diego just for this event.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Little scoop here, you know, little pre-show knowledge you guys want to pick up on, and hope you guys go out there. Like I said, if you guys never been to the Day at the Bay, you guys got to be there. You guys have to go out there. It's a lot of fun. Definitely, it's a family fun event. You will definitely have a great time. I guarantee you this. If you've never been, go. If you've been, go again. You will not be disappointed.
Yes.
You already know this. You've been there before. Spread the word. Let people know. Day at the Bay. You can find the flyer on our website, on their website, on Instagram. It's all over the place. It's all over Facebook. Download it, share it, like it. Be there, man. Be there. And trust me,
Yes.
you guys see them, go up and say hello to them. They are not the kind of people that are going to say, "I'm too busy for you." They'll take a
No, they're
minute.
too busy.
They'll take. Belone will put his judging book down the side and say, "Hey, what's up with you, real quick?" Have a quick conversation with you, and get back to his judging. So go out there, have a great time. Again, that's Day at the Bay, July 13th, San Diego. Embarcadero Park. You guys don't want to miss it, man. It's going to be a good one. I guarantee you this. You heard it from them. It's going to be a great one, and I guarantee you it will be as fun as what they're talking about, and even more fun because you're going to be there.
Thank
So,
you.
Yes.
let's make it fun.
Thank
Let's make
you.
it fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh no, thank you guys for coming out again. Like I said,
Have a blessed evening, people.
oh, we're not done. We still got like 6 minutes to go.
Oh,
So
6 minutes, take your pressure
yeah,
on.
well, actually, yeah, we got 5 more minutes. I'm sorry,
Okay.
we got 5 minutes. We started a little
All right.
late, so yeah.
So it's
If anybody has any comments, concerns, questions,
again, the most important thing is move-in starts at 4 o'clock in the morning. Now,
So-
that doesn't mean you're getting in at 4. Be in line at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I heard that people get in line at 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:30 in the morning.
This
That
is
line
true.
starts. I mean,
yeah,
so-
yeah, but
Yes,
we're
sir.
gonna be there at what time? 2:30. Like, who's gonna sleep? We're gonna be at the pre-party.
That's what I'm saying. You guys gonna have a pre-party? You guys gonna go out there and do that? It's like,
No, we'll go out there and show face. Oh, one other thing, big thing. Hopple's Hydraulics has sponsored a fully chrome 2-pump setup.
oh, nice.
They're raffling off at I think Manny, we're at 150 tickets at $30 a ticket
Wow,
to win about a $2,500 setup.
nice.
It will be raffled at 4 o'clock prior to the awards, the day of the show. Now you can buy tickets, go on the website, check out our flyers, get with Manny, or you can buy tickets at the pre-show, the day of the show.
Mm.
But we want to give that setup to somebody. Somebody's going to walk home
Somebody
With
will
a
be lucky.
$2,500 hydraulic system for
$30.
$30.
$30, So yeah. And again, we're trying to remember everything. Just so much going on. God forbid we need to sleep, but it's but getting back to Angie, I want to thank her because we've been doing date nights and whatnot, but when you come to this phone in crunch time, I have to tell you that somebody once told me, why don't you get an answer machine and act like you're busy so they could leave a message? I am busy. I need an answer machine. And I learned that a long time ago. Somebody told me, that so-and-so promoter never answers his phone. And I said, ding, I would never do that. I would never do that. You can't. Again, without you people, that wouldn't happen.
Yep.
What happens if you miss that phone call that's bringing 60 cars?
Yeah.
Oh, I will share that I want to thank Group Car Club since day one has always brought 80 to 90 cars to Day at the Bay.
Wow.
They worked and they can only bring 60 this year. But they got that. But
Wow.
they have been going on longevity, putting in work, all their chapters showing up.
Nice.
I believe there's a couple clubs that make this show mandatory, and I can.
Vintage Ladies is one of them. Vintage Ladies Car Club is one of them.
Yeah, I think all you car clubs out there, and if you are in a car club, you should talk to you guys. And you know what? You should make this a mandatory show.
Yeah.
This should be like a mandatory one because I tell you what, Day at the Bay is definitely one of the hottest shows. It's not gonna be hot by heat hot. I mean,
Yeah.
it's cool out there. It's a beautiful venue. It's you got the bay, you got the boat cruise, you got what's that called? Coronado Bay across the bay.
That's
right
the
there.
money shot.
Yeah.
That's the money shot
Take
right
care
there.
of your
It's-
ride with the bridge in the background.
Man,
That
it
the
is
money shot.
a spot right there. You want to be there. Day at the Bay, you want to be there. In fact, if you don't make Day at the Bay, go to Bombfest.
Yep.
It's
That's
same year.
Vintage Ladies
It's awesome place.
mandatory car
Awesome
show
place.
again is Bombfest and Day at the Bay. Way to go, Vintage Ladies. Those are my
And-
girls.
Yeah, I hope we didn't forget anything. And
No.
I know
We thank you all.
we
We
keep going
thank you
about
all.
Day at the
Yeah.
Bay, but you talk about perseverance and passion. This is what.
But you know,
this is
but
what I
this is
created.
what gets you there. This is what
Yep.
makes that show bigger, better.
Yes.
Because you keep continuing
Well-
talking about it. It's like you blast the crap out of it on the internet, and yeah, it's gonna be there.
Well, and I keep telling myself, it can't get any bigger. It can get better.
It's
Yeah.
always
Because I
better.
learned in 2020, bigger wasn't better.
2021.
Yeah, bigger was not better.
But you know what? Hey, it's always gonna be a great time though.
Yes.
And the main
Oh,
thing is to make
definitely.
people
Always
come
a
out,
great
have a
in
good
Southern
time.
California.
That's what it's all about. And it's right here in Southern California, it's the place to be. And also, don't forget Lubbock, Texas, 2025. It's going to be also
Yes.
going on. So don't forget that one. Be on the lookout for that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to close the show. Real quickly, can we get up some flyers here? We can discuss real fast the last two I shared with you. Mr. Mike, don't forget, this is June 29th right here. And locally, this is going to be in Palm Springs. This is going to be Luna Night Market. We'll be out there playing music. We got our cars coming out. We got a bunch of cars from the Valley here. So come on out there. We got top 10 trophies going out for this one. So please come on out. That's June 29th from 6 to 9 p.m. And that's going to be taking place at 675 Crossley Avenue here in Palm Springs. And after that, we're going to go and cruise Palm Canyon Drive. I think I got the name wrong. Palm Canyon Drive, I'm sorry. it's the strip right there in Palm Springs. We'll be out there cruising, man. It's going to be a good time. So come on and join us on that day. And then also on Sunday, June 23rd, we're going to be out there again with Luna Nights. This is our show here. It's going to be another show. I'm sorry. This is a little cruise night we're going to be putting together with them. it's gonna be the same thing, hanging out right there in Palm Springs, same place on Crossley Road, and it's gonna be a good one right there. We got ourselves playing music, lots of vendors, and it's gonna be a good family fun time. So come on out, spend the day with us, spend an evening with us from 6 to 9. Again, it's gonna be a good time right there. So we hope to see you guys out there again. That's this Sunday, June 23rd. Don't forget it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna end the show, man. I've got somebody to talk about. Don't forget Day at the Bay. This is he switched on me. Sorry.
The casino show on
there you go,
the
casino. Sorry about that,
17th.
Mike. That's gonna be good right there. August
Yes,
17th. We'll
come
be out
on
there.
out.
That's why Brother.net's gonna be in the house playing the jams for you guys. He's gonna make it good. And don't forget, you mini trucks out there. If you guys want to go out there and compete, it's gonna be cash prize for the best bed dancers. So hope to see many of you guys out there. Desirable ones. Minis, street freaks. All you guys come on out, man. It's gonna be a good time. That's gonna be August 17th, Acorn Casino. And don't forget right here, the teddy bear, second annual teddy bear animal giveaway. And this is going to be taking place June 29th, I believe it is.
Yes.
Weeks away.
And that's in Bellflower. That's a couple weeks away, so don't miss that one. It's going to be a good time right there. And that's presented by Laser Street Tattoo Events. And then Bomb Fest, again, September 7th, San Diego, Embarcadero Park. It's going to be a good one. Don't you miss it. That's Bomb Fest, presented by Street Tattoo Events. So ladies and gentlemen, come on out there, have a good time with us. And don't forget, let's show the last one more time. Day at the Bay, right there. That's the big one. That's the bomb right there. That's the one you don't want to miss out on, ladies and gentlemen. That's July 13th. It's going to be a great time right there. Embarcadero Park North. We're going to be out there. Street Tattoo Events going to be out there. Like I said, if you guys see them, come up, say hi. You see us, come up, say hi. We'll be out there. Maybe we'll do a live stream out there if we can get it going on. Mike, you let me know about that, man. We'll be out there. We'll take some cameras. We'll get our portables. We'll be out there. We'll do what we can do, man. We'll make it happen. But don't forget, June 13th. July 13th, my bad. July 13th. 1 month from today. Don't you miss it. It's going to be a great time. I guarantee this.
And one more shout out for all these flyers you're seeing for Day at the Bay, or for Street Tattoo. If you want good artwork and if you like what you see on these flyers, hit up Major League Manny, Morale Studios. He'll give it, he'll give it his all. He'll work with you. I think he designed yours.
He designed our flyer for our show too. That's true. Yeah.
So if you need some badass flyers,
man,
and
the guy's
awards
great.
Or whatnot, go see Manny. Hit him up.
Yep, that's the man. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a great one. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Evening.
And we will see you guys
Thank you.
on
Thank
Sunday.
you.
Don't forget our show, classicalbrother.net. Our Sunday show, 1 to 5 p.m. I'll be playing some good music for you guys. So we'll see you guys then. Again, thanks again.
Thank you.
Mr. Pilon, Andy, thank you,
Yes.
both. We'll see you guys. Have a great one.